And I am live for the 6th time, according to my notes, this year. The road, shall we? He has more videos than subscribers, despite being on here longer than PewDiePie. He's one of the few on here without PayPal. This doesn't work. He's simply here to entertain. 11 years in a row, I can't remember my own theme tune. It's the Paul Michael DB show, and we are live. Whew. Before I go live, it's an open chat and all. An announcement video. I've decided to scrap the 50 days, 50 videos little wee playlist I was going to do, counting down to 10 years of PMDB videos. To be honest, I'm sick of hearing about 10 years of PMDB videos. And I decided, you know what, until, 49 days to go, but from now till April 23rd, I'm just going to have fun in here. There's going to be no plan. And I'm going to treat every video starting this friggin' live stream as I say to hello, Justin. Good to see you here, Justin. I'm just going to have a good time. We're going to have a 49-day party on here. I'm not going to say I'm going to be uploading every day or streaming every day, but whatever happens, happens. And I'm going to treat every live stream, every upload as it's my last. So let's let the party begin. 3 people watching. The one crooked thumb is up. Very much appreciate that. This is an open chat. I'm open to chat about anything we can get away with on here. There's a lot of worry in the world right now with that damn virus going. Yes, it's doesn't look too good, but at times like this, it's not. Please don't be a baby. It's time to stay strong, keep a positive mind, live like it's your last, and have a hell of a good time. Help others, bring others up. On YouTube, there's a lot of people on here bashing each other, doing that silly drama streams, grown-ass adults. I say bring us. It's time we brought each other up more. And if I'm a little slower today, I believe this is my first ever live stream I've did without contact lenses in. I did one stream 2 years ago when I had 2 contacts in one eye. Who remembers that? That was painful. I thought I'd lost my smaller left lens. Little did I know it was inside of my much larger, big right lens. And I went, I found out when I was live. Painful. And this week I was haven't been able to put my right lens in, which is a pain. It is a pain. Try not to swear here or use foul language. But so I haven't been on social media much. As it, over time, of course, it's going to be a strain in my eyes looking at screens when I haven't got my lens in. I'm glaring at Justin's name here just to see who it is. But you know what? It's the 17th video appearance of 2020, my 1577. I've got my notes here. I'll tell you exactly what's going on here. This video will be uploaded to BitChute later on. It'll be my 400th video on BitChute. I've been 2 years on there now. Not quite the 10 years on YouTube, but I've been 2 years over on a different video platform now. You can find that's the second home of the PMDB videos. This is my 401st to this second channel. This is not my original channel. My original channel is PMDB Videos. It's a year older than the channel you're watching now. Check it out. It's got over 1,000 videos on there. Way more than this channel. And from every year, 11 years in a row I've been on here, I've uploaded to PMDB Videos, formerly known as Paul Michael David Bain. as back in 2010, I had no idea what to call my YouTube channel, and I decided, why not just dox myself and just put my real name out there and call it Paul Michael David Bain. I was young and stupid. So my 17th video appearance of the year, 6th one live, but the 23rd overall PMDB video of the year. I do these audio videos on PMDB free, nobody watches. I do these little remix videos on PMDB videos, my original channel, that nobody watches. And then, of course, I upload my video appearances here, or most of them, which some people do watch. So I'm open to chat about anything. We'll chat about James Bond. James Bond, Bane. Paul Michael David Bain is going to talk about James Bond getting postponed. I was on the tip of my tongue to say it was cancelled, but it's not cancelled. It's postponed until November because of this virus going around. I hear WrestleMania is might be cancelled. That'll be a sad day. As much as I can't stand today's wrestling product, I will admit it will be a sad day whenever WrestleMania is cancelled. But you know, we've got to get our priorities in order. If things need to be cancelled, need to be cancelled. People's health must always. I'm not like Vince McMahon. I don't say the show must go on. No. People's health first. Then once everybody's healthy and happy, then the show can continue. Is my way of entertainment. It's great having a laugh on here. Laughter solves a lot of problems and entertaining, but we've got to get our priorities in order sometimes. But in saying all that, it would be sad to not see WrestleMania 36. It might be the worst WrestleMania ever. It quite possibly will be. But it would be quite sad not. And as for the Bond film, you know what? I'm a guy that's got 3 James Bond sets. I went to see Roger Moore just before he died. He came here on a tour 6 months before he passed away. And I had a great evening watching Sir Roger Moore. But I'm not looking forward to Bond 25, the official Bond 25. The 5th star Daniel Craig. Apparently his last Bond film. We shall see about that. But you know what? It would be a sad day if WrestleMania never went ahead. Even though I can't stand today's WWE product, it is the worst. I did a video on PMDB free ranking the worst, or ranking the wrestling eras in order in my lifetime from best to worst. And this period of wrestling is by far the worst. But as for Bond, it's full. It looks like it's just full of SJW bullcrap, which is not what a Bond film is supposed to be. Bond film is supposed to be political correctness out the door. James Bond, the way he was written, I just not getting good feelings from this Bond film. The trailer, overall, I must say, they did a good job with the trailer. It does look good, but there's some BS in the trailer, some BS lines in the trailer. I'm like, you know what? If this film ends up getting cancelled, karma. They're trying to ruin a good thing, and this is karma. If it does indeed get cancelled, I will be laughing so much because if it does eventually get released, I do go and see the new James Bond film. Like I've seen every Bond film in the cinema since 1999. The World Is Not Enough, Die Another Day, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, had to think there. Spectre. Daniel Craig's era of Bond films haven't been that great. He's a solid Bond guy. He's no Roger Moore, and he's certainly no Sean Connery. I don't even think he's Timothy Dalton. I really enjoy Timothy Dalton in License to Kill. It's known, this then be the one-hit wonder. But I've seen all the Bond films in the cinema. Own 3 Bond sets. There's 3 things, my childhood I was obsessed with: wrestling, Rangers, and James Bond. I was a mark for all 3, to use a wrestling slang term. God, my laptop's getting hot in here. Movies. That's all we ever want. It's damn good entertainment, damn good music, great video games. Even though I'm not a gamer, but if I were a gamer, I want them to be good enough with the agendas. So this isn't this fun. What a fun time to go live. I can barely see. Only Justin's been in here so far. There's 2 people watching apparently. But are they having problems? This would be an ideal time to go and make myself a cup of tea. But this time, for the first time ever, I don't need to leave my room, folks. I'm not going to be, I'm going to be making tea, but I'm going to be making it right here. Take my kettle with me through here. About time I did this. I was going to bring through a couple of tea bags, but that's unrealistic. You know me, I'm like the tea, so I brought the box through. Scottish blend. No spoon, but I don't need a friggin' spoon. I'm a badass. I don't need a spoon. Take my tea bag out. Milk's here too. In fact, I don't really need a lot of milk. I can drink tea. In fact, sometimes I prefer tea without milk. It still tastes pretty good. But I thought it'd be fun, and whenever I go live again, of course, if I need to go to the bathroom, I can't help that. Maybe I'll start bringing a bowl through. I'm only kidding, But as far as tea goes, I'm down it on Thursday already. I've been flapping my gums a lot. 12 minutes myself flapping my gums. But this live stream, for the first time ever, I am prepared. Now, bored after the second video. I thought, you know what, this sucks. So from now until the 10th anniversary of my anniversary on here, doing videos, we're going to have fun, no schedules, and I'm going to treat every upcoming video, if I ever go live again, treat it as my last and just bring the high volume way up. And, let's have the damn good time is what I'm trying to say. Treating every video like it's my last. Right. I've got a place to put my tea bag into. Old mug sitting here will do. Now, I never use a spoon. I would recommend that, but multitasking, tea made. It was quite hot. Ow. My towel here. So the kettle's through here, and I think there's room for another cup of tea. Because it's so busy in here. I'm surrounded by people in the chat. God no, it really puts me off going live. I'm not sure if it's I'm hoping it's some sort of YouTube glitch and people can't chat. But let's see. Let's check things out. I'm never that popular, to be honest, but it's weird that there's only been one person in the chat. Let's see what's going on. If I go to my channel, I might have to sing my theme tune again. He has more videos than subscribers. He's one of the few on here without PayPal. This doesn't work. He's simply here to entertain. 11 years in a row. It's the Paul Michael DB show, and we're live. You shut your mouth. I'll pause myself. What a terrible time to go live. So, note to self: never ever go live at 1:30. God, all prepared, and no one here. So I touched on that a little bit before the coronavirus. What do I think of it? But I think it's a time if it does get worse and worse, it's time to not be a baby, be strong, be your very best. Always be yourself, but bring out your very best. And I'm going to practice what I preach to going forward. Help others. Enough of the bullshit drama channels. And just build people up. Love, share love. Of course, if you feel like someone's video is not particularly good and you feel like that particular person can make better, can do better, then tell them. I love opinions. I love when people tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. Let me know. We're all in this together. Um, I wonder if I was just thinking Rangers. I don't know what's happened to Rangers this season after the winter break, but again, the most pathetic night. I'll just say it like I'm not just saying this because I'm a Rangers fan, but it is most certainly the most pathetic night in a row ever. Even Charlie Nicholas, you know, spoke about how Celtic were gifted a number of titles at the start of this little run. They've had no competition, and Rangers have folded once again this season. So very lame, you know. Gemma, thank God you're in here. We've got some company now. Fan Dabidozi. Welcome, Gemma. Good to see you here. This is an open chat. Start talking about Rangers because no one else was here. I was, making a wee announcement at the start of this video, but I've got that out of my system, and I'm just here to have an open chat, and I'm open to chat about anything in this open chat. I can barely see Gemma, but it's fantastic seeing you in here. Gemma's Journey Grace. She used to come into a lot of my live streams in 2018. Very, very, I very much appreciate Gemma, and I always had a soft spot for you. And not in a weird sort of way. I just feel like you've got a good heart, Gemma. We sometimes don't see eye to eye on politics and stuff, but at least we have a laugh about it. At least we've always had to have got a laugh. Hey, you can't get. I want rid of you, Gemma. How was your? I haven't been watching much YouTube lately. I can't really see well. It's all blurred vision. I've got to really, to read the chat, look in close. But how's your YouTube channel coming along? Got a silly Joker t-shirt on. Oh, Gemma, fantastic, Gemma. You've been working very hard at this. You do a lot of good things for autism and so much more, Gemma. So very well deserved. I'm actually shocked that I thought you were monetized before, like ages ago. Very, very well deserved. And when did that happen, Gemma? What are you looking at, Hetty? I'm dying to show my Christmas pet. As I mentioned, the video I uploaded before I went live was remembering Abby and Dylan, the cats, ladies and gentlemen, the cats that were staples in my videos from 2010 to 2014. I did a wee video looking back at the cats. But I'm dying to show my Christmas pet. He is a pet. Yes, I'm dying to show my Christmas pet in a video. Perhaps it'll happen one day. But we shall see. 3 days ago. And I get the vibes, Gemma, that you're obviously very happy about being monetized. As I say, we've known each other a couple of years now, and I see how much you work on TV during the advert of Emmerdale or after Emmerdale. I say, Mom, that's Gemma. I know Gemma. So, God bless you, Gemma. But when I went live more often, I think we had some good times, Gemma. More of a debate on politics, and it was fun. It was fun. I remember when John was there too. Good old John, fan John. Yes, you were right on this occasion, Gemma. Yes. This is, as I say, in this video, I decided to scrap the planned, there might be more than 50 videos overall to come before now, and between now and the 10th anniversary. But I'm going to be natural about it. Whatever happens, happens. And this turns out to be my last video ever. Then I'm going to try and make it the best one. I'm going to treat every upload, every future live stream as if it's my last, and put all my well, no, I won't go saying putting all my effort, maybe going too far. Going to. I'm going to make sure every upload, every live stream has something in it that makes people smile and people are entertained by at least. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, Gemma. I appreciate that. It's a very quite an awful time to go live from learning again, Gemma. Seem a bit out of touch. I haven't been obviously live as often as I did 2 years ago. Lives bring trouble, as we know, and I'm 32 years old. I can't be bothered with trouble. That's why I packed them. That's the main reason I packed them in. And I concentrated on non-live videos last year, and still ended up with 200 videos overall, despite not going live so much. See, I was never a live streamer, right? In fact, there was no such thing as live streaming when I started YouTube nearly 10 years ago, during the Wild West, the good old days, Wild West days. And like I've said, I'll say it one last time, I uploaded 1,004 videos over an 8-year period before ever going live. And then I started going live, I got addicted because of the nice crowd like Gemma, Adriana, Diva Dave D, the Soulless Trenchcoat, Dottie, Kelly. A lot of good people used to come into my live streams. Great company. We had some great times and they got addicted. But unfortunately, live streams also, doesn't matter how innocent your channel may be, they'll try and drag you into drama and it can get ugly. And it's like, you know what, I can't be bothered with this. And in 2019, I didn't make so many live streams. Gemma's Journey Grace says, yes, I should know better. But I just want to, I could have made this into an upload, but I couldn't be bothered. Even the simplest of video takes forever. That's what I miss about live streaming more often, is the upload time is horrendous. Even for the simplest video with this crappy web camera, it still takes, maybe it's my internet, who knows? It's a conspiracy. It takes forever to upload the simplest friggin' video. Gemma uploaded about an hour ago. I think I seen you just before I signed in. I think it came up in my recommendations. I haven't checked out that video. What's that about, Gemma? So, do you know when your first check in the mail will arrive from Google, Gemma? Do you know when all that's going to take place? Autism, ribbon, autism, puzzle. Oh, it sounds different, Gemma. Are you going live again by any chance? Oh, that will soon come, Gemma. Um, you know, I I will never lie to you, Gemma. I've got my views on if this is a job, if it's not a job thing. I'll always be honest with you, but if someone ought to get paid on here, definitely you'd be one of the people, because the amount of effort I can see it, the amount of effort you put into making your YouTube channel a success. If anybody deserves to get paid, it's you. Diva Dave D. You must have heard me hello on a basis. It is fun. I should sing my theme tune. I feel like singing it. Oh, I want to sing my theme tune again. I appreciate you checking out my non-live videos, Dave. Diva Dave D says, now Diva Dave D, I was about to edit my first ever live stream, and what's quite cute about it, sweetie, is you're one of the first people into my first ever live stream. You've been here ever since, so I know I haven't been live as much since 2018, but I appreciate the support. And he says, yes, came on to find some music. Well, you found the music. I'm going to sing again. I'm going to sing my theme tune again. So you found the music. He said he noticed I was live and jumped right in here. Yes, well, Gemma's here. Was celebrating getting monetized. I'm about to sing a song. I'm going to sing my theme tune one last time. Let's go. I'll have a sip of my tea. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Thank you for checking out some of my old videos. It always makes me smile when people check out my old videos. I've changed so, obviously my hair was short back then. I was what I would call liberal by default back then. So I appreciate people checking out my videos. There's a huge, humongous playlist on you if you want to see those private videos. Get in touch with me somehow. I've got copies of them all. I'm not ashamed of my past. I get irritated when people delete. They would all remain unedited in the way they were published. Anyway, I'm rambling on here. We've got some good people in here now. Gemma's getting excited about into that, Dave. We've got Ron in here. And he's saying hi to Gemma. How are you doing? Let's sing my song. I like singing. I can't sing. I have no idea if I'm doing the music, but I like having fun. Here we go. He has more videos than subscribers, despite being on here longer than PewDiePie. Yes, I've been on here longer than PewDiePie by 3 days. He's one of the few on here without PayPal. This doesn't work. He's simply here to entertain. 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, Crooked Fingers. He's simply here to entertain. I've ruined my own theme tune. It's the Paul Michael DB Show Live. See you soon. Good company in here. Ron, Gemma, Diva Dade. Justin was in earlier on. If you enjoy what you see, Gemma, it's already shared it in our community tab. Thank you very much, Gemma, once again. Feel free to like, share, show the love. But if there's room for improvement, let me know. I'm not looking at anybody particular in the chat while saying that. So enough about me. Enough about the Paul Michael DB Show Live. How is everybody? Gemma, I think I asked how you were. Ron, Dave, how are you? Got some new faces in here, some old faces in here. A couple of Gemma and Diva Dave D were here when I used to go live more regular in 2018. Ron's a new face. And like I say, I appreciate people taking the time to check out my old and new stuff. I'm so glad that I've managed to evolve, from this. I'm still friggin' here. I'm still in this friggin' half my room, but I have changed a lot. Some parts for the best, some parts not so good. And I appreciate you guys. I'm going to turn on my small heater. My feet are stone cold freezing. Oh, small heater here. It's been non-stop like winter weather in Scotland since like May last year. I don't think we got a summer. If we did get a summer, I can't remember it. But since we got a little crowd in, this makes me chuckle, might make you chuckle as well. I'm going for my tea break, but guess what? Guess what, folks? I don't need to go unless I need the bathroom, of course. I'll have to go. But look, I am prepared for this live stream. I don't know how long I'll stay in here. I've been flapping my gums for 32 minutes. 32, just my age. I like that. Nice, cute. But I am prepared when it comes to, getting some high energy, because I do love a cup of tea and it keeps me going. But I'd like to thank you all in here right now. I feel so relaxed in here. I feel like I could just chill out. I'm dying to show my Christmas pet. One day, the Christmas pet will appear in a video. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out somehow. There's so much rules and guidelines that one of the main reasons I'll be excuse me a second. I haven't quite conquered multitasking yet, but one of the I brought through the whole tea bag box because me and tea. I was going to bring through 2 tea bags, but that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic. Diva Dave D says, I'm doing good, thank you, mate. Just messaging someone at the moment, so sort of. This makes me. It's the simple things in life. It's the simple things in life. Always feel a bit guilty. Always, criticize live streamers that go live and they don't do anything during their live stream, just sit and do nothing, go on their phones or leave the desk for a while. And I'm guilty of that myself, leaving for years to go make some milk left. All good here. My tea bag going there. I don't use a spoon. I don't use a friggin' spoon. Spoons are for wimps. And it goes. And that's That's how Paul Michael, if you ever wonder, that's how Paul Michael David Bain makes his tea. Settled now. So what shall we talk about? I kind of mentioned the virus and James Bond and WrestleMania, but I'm open to chat about anything. Up to much today, Ron. Now, most of my viewers are from America. I'm not sure if I've asked you this before, but where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Of course, you don't need to answer that. I'm so devastated today. My rest in peace, my Ultimate Hollywood Party CDs they no longer work. Totally, I've had this for years. Good. Life goes on, I guess. Life goes on. Diva Dave D says he'll be right back. You know what was quite funny? Remember those times, Diva Dave D? I'm not sure if you were lurking in the background, but what was quite funny, you see, your Diva Dave D is very popular in my live chats. Everybody likes Diva Dave D. And it would be funny sometimes that people would be kind of feel like something's missing if Diva Dave D wasn't here. And I would say his name 3 times, like Beetlejuice, and out he'd pop. Out he would pop. Instead of Beetlejuice, it was Diva Dave D, Diva Dave D, Diva Dave. If I can even say his name right, I swear to God he would pop up. Oh, Ron's from Alabama. Now, I've only been to America 4 times, but I would like. Well, I guess I must be doing something right, Diva Dave D. As I say, it's not just about me. I was blessed in 2018 to have a fantastic regular crowd that came in, and we had some great laughs, great times. Used to stay on here for hours. The 10-hour one, I think there was 2 10-hour ones. Would not recommend that. So yeah, I'm all prepared. There's no tea breaks in my live streams anymore. Anytime I go live again, I'm bringing the kettle with me. I'm bringing the tea bags with me. And if the milk runs out, I can drink tea without milk, so it's all good. Yeah, Dave, you remember we were blessed to be surrounded by so many beautiful women in here. Not that I had any favorites at all. No favorites. No favorites. Such a liar. But it'd be great to see the beautiful Adriana on here once again. The beautiful Kelly. So many beautiful women used to come in here. I'm so blessed. And speaking of beautiful women, Tamara, welcome. Fantastic seeing you in here. Of course, no favorites at all in here. How are you doing, Tamara? And Dave remembers. That's why I think Dave came in here. I don't think it was because of me. It's because of the surroundings, right, Dave? But no favorites. Men come here too. Dave's here. Ron's here. And I guess when Tamara says she's good. Oh, look at Dave flirting away with Tamara down there. I guess I probably attracted, I identified as gay when I first joined here. Then I prefer women these days. So if I hate labeling myself, but if I have to label myself, I guess I go with the bi term. I don't like labels anymore. Labels cause division. Labels cause division. But I guess I would have attracted gay men, who had similar lives to my videos. But since in the last 4 years, I've been looking for Mrs. PMDB. I've had one date. One date. It happened this year. A date to remember, but out of 4 years trying to find Mrs. Paul Michael David Bain, hasn't been too successful. But then again, when I was going out since July last year, when I used to go to that place weekend after weekend, I never met a boyfriend either. I've been Mr. Singleton for most of my years on this earth. And I'm rambling on here, I'm missing the chat going on. Diva Dave D says, no, I actually dig the atmosphere of your live. I really appreciate that, Dave. Good chat and calm, down to air post. I'm glad you brought up that, Dave. I'm here to entertain, like my theme tune suggests. But I do feel like I have been gifted with, and Adriana's mentioned this. Hey, Granny takes a trip. Very good to see you in here. We've got Gemma still in here too. Excuse me. I never did learn to blow my nose properly. At least I'm always honest with you guys on here. I get so distracted too. I've got so many faults. Still on a long hair journey. I haven't even showered yet. Oh, gods. And I've lost my train of thought because I've distracted myself. Yeah. I do feel like I've been gifted with having this calming sort of personality that can calm people down, and especially there's a lot of worry out there with that damn virus. And I feel like I've been gifted with calming people down. And see Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm just going to call it Sonic the Hedgehog. I've no idea what games are all about. So Dave is going to be streaming Sonic the Hedgehog on his Twitch channel. He's promoting himself on here, but it's all good because we all love Dave. Nice to see you too, Granny takes a trip. Tamara, you're far too kind. I was going to, this is an open chat, but I'm going to touch on dreams a little bit. And ask people what to make of dreams. I find that fascinating. I think they do mean something. And I've always found Gemma, what are you drinking, Gemma? You need a strong drink to watch me, Gemma. Go and get yourself a vodka. Have a shot or two on me, Gemma. Ron says, hi, I was a plumber. How is the fire tire way? We've never seen each other in person. We might never ever see each other in person, but we have been good friends in the last 2 years, online or not. My goodness. What? What, Dave? After 22 years, Dave's finally. Gemma's got a Pepsi. That's Cab 7's favourite drink, eh? Pepsi. You know, good old Cab 7. Not sure if he's lurking or not. But as when I was younger, I loved Coca-Cola. And then I stopped drinking it for years. But anytime I watch good old Cab 7, he's got that Coca-Cola in his live stream, I'm just like, I'm gasping for a Coca-Cola. Anytime I watch him live, I want to have a damn. I've hardly drank it in the last, 15 years or so. Oh my goodness, Dave! Look at the rubbish he's speaking on here. Oh dear, Dave, Dave, Dave. Yes, we met each other through as the Soulless Trenchcoat comes in. It was just my randomness. I believe we met each other through. I haven't watched him for a while, but I used to go live sometimes, and that's where I seen you, Dave. I know, Jem. I was being sarcastic when I was saying that's Cab's favorite drink, Pepsi. Pepsi. My uncle used to have a cat called. I think Pepsi's still around. I'm assuming Pepsi's still around. It's not with my uncle anymore, but the cat's name was Pepsi. Might still be Pepsi. Oh my goodness, Dave is moving out. And since you mentioned religion, Dave, Diva Dave D, how's your own religion coming around? Dave Soulless Trenchcoat, Diva Dave D has finally hit puberty in this live stream. Can you believe it? Cannot believe it. Who would have thought? After all these years, Mag Diva Dave D also says, how you doing, Granny Takes a Trip? No, Paul, we met on. Yes, that's what I said. We met on his channel when he told us to check each other out. So right away, I went to your channel. I could have swore it was a live stream where we met, but it was definitely him, and I'm thankful for that because without Juice, we wouldn't have met each other. And I hope he's doing well. I haven't seen him for a while. I haven't been watching much YouTube at all lately. As I can, you'll see what I'm doing here. I'm glaring at the screen to read your beautiful comments. I apologize if I've missed anything. I'm doing this live stream about a damn contact lens in. There we go. What's the Soulless Trenchcoat going? I need a sip of tea for this. The Soulless Trenchcoat says, oh God, here we go. Here we go. Oh, deep breaths. So I'm laughing already. It could be rubbish what you say. That's one thing, Soulless Trenchcoat Bradley, you always make me giggle. I haven't even read what you've written here yet, and I'm already giggling. The Soulless Trenchcoat says, so the goat built a giant robot that was shaped like the Ergo something emoji, so they can have it move at Mount Rushmore because Freddy Cat, the goat, is scared of mountains with more than one face. What on earth are you talking about? But I love it. I love it. You already made me giggle before even reading that. I must have missed something in the chat tomorrow. I apologize. Um, I definitely must have missed something in the chat. You're talking about your husband that passed away a year and a half. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize that was the case. So obviously, um, never really know what to say when people go through. You know, um, I do I do struggle. That's why I feel like, why is there so many drama streams? Life's bad enough without drama streams. Everybody has a loss in their life or two, and we should be rooting for each other, not taking shots at each other. Should be building each other up, rooting for each other. Diva Dave D says, I mean, we are growing in a very slow pace. So here he goes. He's talking about his religion. However, we have a few things planned. First demonstration, if you'd like to call it, will be in November 2020. Can I come? Can I come? Where's this going to be held, Dave? I'm assuming it's going to be in Denmark somewhere. It's a life-changing live stream. Dave's finally grown up. I've got my tea here. There's been no tea breaks because Mikkel's here. What a live stream we're having. Dave's written some more. He writes a lot, doesn't he? He writes a lot. He's really put me to the test today. Diva Dave D says, I ordered some, oh God, there he goes, occult, satanic, and Nazi themed books last night, so that'll be more for me to learn and understand. All helps me to form my own religion. Reminds me of the REM song about losing its religion. It's entering my head right now. I'd love to sing it to you, but copyright and all that fun stuff. I'll just have to sing my theme tune again. Well, I've got my answers from Dave. I've just thought, since he mentioned religion, I thought I'd ask him about his religion. Oh my, what is this going on here? Soulless Trenchcoat. Talking about as long as you don't worship Justin Bieber. It'll be 10 years ago this year that my 19th video, I decided to, what I used to do in my old videos was dance badly. I can't dance, but long story short, the videos I used to enjoy on YouTube were the cringe-worthy videos. So if I'd make my videos cringe-worthy or cringe before my half a room goes on fire, I would turn this small heater off. But before, where was I going with this? I'm losing it, folks. I'm getting old now. I was just a kid, but as Dave would say, back 10 years ago. Now I'm a grown-ass man, 32 years old. But yes, I used to do these dancing type videos where we'd dance to a Pacific song. I'd often copy the moves of Matthew Lush, who couldn't dance, nearly 10 years ago. When it was Brainy lip sings to Matthew Lush, lip singing to Justin Bieber. Who remembers that classic? Oh, me. The good old days. I've missed a few things in the chat here. I'm scrolling back up. Dave's talking about his religion, I think. Oh God, and Solus is talking about Terry, that infamous goat of his. Oh my goodness. Making me nervous with this chatter, Solus. Fun, but making me, you always do this, making me nervous on here. Gemma's got a new channel banner. I'm sorry if I've missed a few things. I sometimes ramble on something for far too long or take far too long what Diva Dave D writes in here to read. And Ron says he's making a coffee. Walking boomer. And he's got his Harry Potter robe on. Love it, Ron. Very random. No, Justin. Ooh, Tamara says. As Dave is continuing to talk on about God and Satan, about everything, the universe, for such a. And yeah, so I'm sorry if I rambled on some things for too long here. As I say, forgive me, folks. I am doing this live stream about everything in front of me right now is blurred. Damien's blurred. Diva Dave D's blurred. This mug is blurred. That Kel's. You get the picture. But Diva Dave D and Solus, they both sometimes, I'll say it to their face all the time, they both make me nervous of what they speak about in here sometimes. But guys, boys, but they do make us laugh. They do bring great entertainment to these little live streams. Gemma's talking about wrenching people. I think you are high sometimes, Dave. I'm high on life, I say. I've never done one drug that I've known of. I think I've definitely been spiked before. That's definitely happened. But speaking of beautiful women, I do this every time. I'm so bad. I'm such a friggin' flirt. The Diary of Her Mind is in here. I've seen you in Cab 7 and other streams before. Very welcome in here. Until Sunday, so everything, like I say, Damien, everything is blurred. Don't think I need the bathroom yet. I might have one. I'm going to stay on here about half an hour longer. Been flapping my gums for an hour. I think an hour and a half is a good time for a live stream to end. I think I'm going to have my fourth or fifth or 10th cup of tea soon. As Dave continues, these are the books I've ordered. Unholy Alliance. Might is Right. Baron. Is that what? Anything to do with the YouTuber Baron on here, by any chance? Quite regularly. Happy. Moving on, the Divine Comedy. What's that got to do with religion? Doesn't sound like a religious type of book. I suppose there would be room for comedy and religion. How you doing, Diary? I hope, as I say, blurred vision. Blurred vision. And people say, why don't you not just wear glasses, Paul? I would love to wear glasses. I'm not vain enough not to wear glasses, but my eyes are not fit for glasses, apparently. But I would love to wear glasses. If I could wear glasses, I would. I'm not that vain. Mind. And I've seen you about in Cab 7 stream. I think you go to Green Bay Wacky stream too. I love Green Bay Wacky stream. I mentioned him a few times in my streams. I will say we don't see eye to eye in some things, and I'll be the first person to say that to his face, to say that to him in his live stream or leave a comment. But he is a highly entertaining live streamer, and his music videos he makes really get stuck in my head, and I have a great time anytime I'm watching Green Bay Wacky. I've seen Diary of Our Mind in there. I'm sure I've seen you in there too. So yes, if you're wondering why I'm so slow, sometimes I ramble too much on what someone has to say or what's just there in my head. Diva Dave D writes it a lot. Love you, Dave. So yeah, I haven't got contacts in, so yeah, I'm going to be slow and apologize for that. We've got such a good crowd in here today. This is like one of my old 2018 live streams. I feel so chilled, relaxed in here. So I thank you all for that. I'm very blessed. It was a bit of a slow start to begin with. Then Gemma came in, Dave came in, Ron came in, Soulless Trenchcoat came in, making me nervous with his goat stories. Sometimes I feel like I can't read everything Bradley says, but it does make me giggle. Diary of Our Mind says, yes, Gemma, on mobile it cuts off a little bit of the top of your name. Otherwise, oh, Gemma's made a new banner. I'm not even going to try. My thumbnails, I've got the most pathetic thumbnails ever in the history of mankind. Art bypassed my life. Singing. I'll sing my theme. Yes, let's sing my theme tune again. As you'll see here, singing bypassed my life. Making good videos also. He has more videos than subscribers, despite being on here longer than PewDiePie in a row. It's the Paul Michael DB show live. I can't, as you can tell, I'm singing my own little theme tune there, my own little intro there. I can't sing either. But I'm having fun. I think we're having fun in here. Diva Dave D has said, I mean, you might have heard of Dante's Inferno. So that's the complete set. The Inferno. It's a narrative poem about the travel through the afterlife. And when I think of poems, I think of Gemma. Gemma's written a lot of, or did a lot of poem videos talking about autism and other things. Gemma does a great job on them. I wouldn't know where to start with poems. Why goats and rubber boots? I have no idea. To go a place. But I will be right back. It's not to make tea. I need to go and wash my hands. But let's make a couple of moderators in here. We'll go with the diva. I'm just going to make two moderators. And Gemma, where's Gemma? Gemma can be my two temporary moderators of this specific live stream as I go and wash my hands. And I'll be right back. Diary of Her Mind says she's a writer as well. What do you write about, Diary of Her Mind? I'm going to have to check out more of your content. I mean, if I had an excuse this week not to be checking out too much YouTube this week because I can't, it's blurred vision. I can listen to yous, I can't really see. Dave apparently still has his long hair, so I'm going to go. I'll be super quick. Dave and Gemma, you know what to do. Any sign of trouble, you know what to do. But don't get too excited about that blue wrench because I'll be taking it right back. Wrenches, if not everybody's got a wrench, wrenches can cause trouble. So I don't like any trouble, as you all know. So we'll be taking the wrenches back. I don't want people getting jealous or getting annoyed that Dave's blue and they're not blue. But temporary wrenches. I'm going to go. Yeah. Chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Try not to trip over the kettle here. Told you I'd be quick. Told you I'd be quick. You know what? I wish YouTube was more relaxed with music and stuff. I'd love for this CD to work. Ultimate Holiday Party. I'm going to treat this 49 days until the 10th anniversary of PMDB videos as a wee party. And I wish I could be DJ PMDB on here. And, you know, take in your requests. I think we've got enough water for one more cup of tea. Right, I'm going to scroll back, see what I've missed. I hate being rude and missing things. I apologize if I've missed anything in this specific live stream because, you know, I'm slower than usual today without being able to see blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Dave still has long hair. And he's saying if you do go bald one day, Dave, I'm sure you'll still be a sweetie pie. You'll be a beautiful bald man, I'm sure. If anybody late to the party and wondering what side of the fence does he go on? He's been flirting with the ladies in here. He's calling Diva Dave D sweetie pie. If I have to label myself, I have to, you know, go with the bi label, but I don't like labeling myself. But if anybody's wondering, I should do a Dane stream sometime. That'd be fun. A Dane for all us singletons out there. Yeah. Yes, I always take the wrenches away, Gemma. Dave's talking about his hair. Diary of Her Mind says, I write poetry, but I'm also working on several novels. I have yet to finish poetry of all sorts. Love to write dark poetry, spiritual. Hey, I might be into that spiritual. Multitasking here, getting this hair out of the way so I can see a little bit better. Dave says, and this is his own words, I'm such a weird guy. So you said it. I even have one or two grey. Oh my goodness, phone the police. Dave has got a couple of grey hairs. Oh dear. Someone phone 9. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I am being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic, folks. Some people take things so literally they probably would end up phoning. Oh God. It's a joke. But like I say, Dave, I'm sure you look like a beautiful bald man. Maybe you become even more knowledgeable when you're bald. Who knows? Ron's right in there. He says, Diary of Her Mind, I want an autograph edition of her writings. Dave's asking about live streaming. I am very fast. I don't mess around, let's just say. I'm gonna make my tea before I have to boil the kettle again. Ran out of milk, but it's all good. So good. This will be my last. I'm gonna say this because I am struggling with seeing what people are writing. This will be my last live stream ever without contact lenses. This was a test to see how well I would do without contact lenses, but I think it's affecting. It's taking me so long to read things, and I'm glaring at the screen. So this will be my last live stream without the first and only live stream I do without contact lenses. But once I'm able to put my right lens back in again and my left lens back in again, In case you're late to the party, I don't. I've never used a spoon to stir my tea in years. Spoons are for wimps. There we go. Now I'm all sorted again. Watch my lyrics. Don't want them messed up. I'm speaking to myself. Anyway, right. Got my tea, wig sorted. Let's see what on earth I've missed here. I'm a bit behind the chat, but I'm going to try and catch up now. People are going to be commenting on my bathroom visits when I start going. Oh my goodness, Dave. What a lovely image. That goes. Oh, thank you for that, Dave. LOL, Dave. No wonder Tamara's saying LOL to that. Oh, when is these gaming live streams going to happen, Dave? And will you actually appear in the live streams, or will it just be the gameplay? Diary of Her Mind says, I'll be doing my live streams on D Live, Diva Dave D. I do plan on posting more to YouTube. I also started uploading to TikTok. I've never heard of TikTok. The only other video platform and site I'm on is BitChute, and they give me a nice badge for being on there 2 years. I never got a badge from YouTube for being on here. I'll probably get nothing for being on here 10 years soon. We shall see. Maybe I'll be surprised. Are you asking me that, Ron? Do you sing when visiting? I sing in the shower sometimes. I sometimes practice what I'm going to say in a non-live video or a live stream while I'm in the shower. You know, Diary of you look so young, Diary. I never ask a woman her age, but you look so young. I'm sure 22 wasn't that far away. You look very young to me. Gemma's a big 32 this year. It doesn't hurt, Gemma, honest. It doesn't hurt. I've came full circle. I was 22 when I started this 10 years ago. I'm 32 now. And no, this isn't my original channel. This is only my second oldest channel. People just think I've got the one channel, Paul Michael DB, which is the channel I've been using the most since 2018. But if you like what you see on here, there is another channel, another 2 channels, but it's not worth mentioning the 3rd channel. But there is another channel out there, PMDB videos. It's actually my original channel. Same shit on there from year after year. Check it out if you like this stuff you see on here. So Diary of Her Mind's going to be 21 this year. You doing anything for your 21st, Diary of Her Mind? Tomorrow's fell in love with Dave's hair. Ron's got a daughter, 28. Yeah, well, I feel your pain, Diary of Her Mind. She says she's blind without her contacts or glasses. Touch, I can still get things done. I just can't get them, or, a little bit slower without contact. Dave has written a novel again. He says, well, so I'll be playing Minecraft or CS, I just call it Sonic, with a couple of online friends. But as you know, my channel is Danish. However, I should be open to answer English viewers as well. That's very kind of you, Dave. And we will be seeing Diva Dave's beautiful face when he does start doing these gaming live streams. Diary of Her Mind says, I get that all the time, Paul. I think you look great. Let's just say 40 is closer. No. I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. Just a number, anyways. And Tamara, you don't look 44. She said her age in here. You don't look it either. As long as you're healthy and happy, everyone. I'll speak. I mean, I've had friends of all ages. I used to have older friends that were legit 25 years older than me, and we had some great times, great nights out. I'll speak to anyone. So no one can ever accuse me of being ageist. Diary of Mine says people always think I'm in my 20s. That's what I'm thinking too. Our age healer. You've got good genes. Yes, Dave, your beautiful face. Tamara's exchanging with Dave. I'm just skimming. I'm almost caught up with the chat. We've got Sora in here. Little hot. So you need set up a date with my hair. No, I think she's on about you, not just your hair. We should definitely do a dating. I think a dating stream would be so much fun. I'll admit it. I do flirt with the women on here. If they look good, I'm going to tell them they look good. And that's just how I am. I was the same when I preferred guys in my younger days. If I seen people, let's date. Usually I'd get rejected, but at least I was honest with them and upfront. Been flapping my gums far too much. My tea's turning stone cold again. Well, this will be the last one. Where's the soulless trench coat went? Is he still here? Where's Gemma? Gemma's still here. Let's see. Through a live stream. I'm honking. Ugh. I need a shower, folks. Definitely wouldn't get a date like this. Absolutely, Diary of Mine. Nothing wrong with a little innocent flirting. Amen to that. Women are beautiful. Tamara says, Dave, okay, what is a good time for your hair? Glow dates. I guess this is turning into a dating stream. Don't leave me out, folks. Don't give Dave all the attention. Give me some of your attention. No, I want attention. Not all about Diva Dave D. I'm single too. I'm assuming he's single. No way, Ron. When you said you had a daughter of 28 years, honestly, I don't think you look like someone that would have a daughter that age. Ron's saying he's the big 50 in April. Diva Dave D says, and we've got Lil Red Fam in here. She was live earlier on. We had a great crowd in there. Lil Red Fam. And I appreciate all the kind words you had for me in your live stream. Very much appreciated. Dave here says, well, it has a brushing appointment in 10 minutes. And then the schedule is all clear. We've got a date coming up between Tamara and Diva Dave D. Don't leave me out for any single ladies out there. Hello, I'm here. I'm unofficially looking for Mrs. Paul Michael David Bain. Sorter says he's been single for about 7 years, but was focused on Sorta. Dave got dumped, it seemed. Oh dear. Well, you know what I say to that, Dave, next, and it looks like you've already got your next date. And here, her name's Lit Hot People Tamara. And she's going to braid your hair. So we've got a lot of speaking of hair, speaking of another member of the long-haired club with me and Diva Dave D is RC Arts. And you dig my little wee theme tune, which I've been singing. I'm not going to sing it again. I'm not going to put people through me singing again. But I appreciate the feedback, RC. Good to see you. Very good to see you in here. We've got all sorts of people, ages. Got some beautiful women in here. Not that has anything to do with why I'm, I just say it like it is. Daniel, hey. No, his name's not Daniel. I'm just still catching up with the chat here. And I hate to bang on this. I don't have any lenses in, so I'm slower in this live stream today. I apologize for that. This will be my first and last live stream without contact lenses. But hey, Conklin, if you were nearer, I'd give you a coffee. I've came prepared in this live stream. There's been a bathroom break, but there hasn't been any tea breaks because the kettle and the tea bags are here. God, I'd love you guys to be closer. I'd totally meet up with a lot of you in person. The day a few of you too. I've been single for about 4 years, Ron says. Diary, I came back. Just reading what people are saying to each other. Sorry about that. As I say, I apologize for calling you Daniel. Most of us are in the single. No, what I think it is, Tamara, if I'm going to be blunt, no, why I think most people are in a single club these days. It is our society. And I think, I'm just going to say, I think people, we'll see if people agree with me here, but I think the reason most of us are in the single club, I'm not saying this is my reason, because I have tried to change that, but we mistaken lust for love a lot of time, and that's why there's so many people in the singles club, in my opinion. And I apologize if I've missed Paul. Dave agrees. David, the fam says, I'm in the married to a pain in the backside. Oh, I'm sure that's not true, Lowell Red, the fam. Now, I apologize if I've missed anything people have been saying in here. We've got RC in here. He popped in earlier. I'm just going to scroll up quickly. Dave's talking about his love life or past love life. Now we're on to Lowell Red, the fam, and our color contacts. That sounds pretty cool. It's annoying because when I feel like I've caught up with people in the chat, I lose my place again. I'm so slow today. I apologize. Sorta says, besides, if I'm not feeling at my optimum, I can't pronounce words as usual. How can I offer? Exactly. I know what you're saying there. It's the same if you don't love yourself, then what on earth have you got to love yourself first, and then you can offer something to someone down the line. I understand what you are saying there, and I totally get what Ron is saying too about trust issues. I'm so hard. This goes for friendships too. I'm a pain in the. You won't struggle to find me on other places on social media. My Facebook's deactivated. My Twitter is very private. I not just for potential relationships or dates. I have struggled trusting people, letting people into my life. So I totally understand what Ron is saying. And Sartre also says, I agree in part, Paul. Also, people try to fix loneliness and not loving self within. RC says, should think with our brains, not our yes. I've got a name for mine, as people may or may not be aware of. Sometimes I reference in a name now and again, and people will click at what I'm actually talking about. But yes, that's RC is spot on. Me and RC, we as he'll tell you himself, we don't agree always on political things, but as far as the dating thing goes here and what he said there, I'm into that. And if Little Red Fam, you're asking me how I am this morning, I'm doing all the better for seeing you in here. All the better for seeing you in here. And Diary of Her Mind. She agrees about lust. Um, so yeah, you are watching the first and last live stream I do ever without contact lenses. As you can see, I'm a bit slow. RC is still here, Dave. All right. I believe Lil was asking Ron how he was doing, not me, but I answered for him anyways. Something about Freddy Krueger. I always love this. Everybody seems to have a cutesy, wee, different nickname for our Dave here. Free XD, RC calls him. It's one of my favorite nicknames for Dave. Sorter says some fall in love with the idea of a love or I can't pronounce words again. I don't know how people can learn different languages because I'm from the UK, Scotland. In case anybody's wondering, I butcher the English language as it is. To hell with learning a different language because I can't even I'm not even good with my own language. Never mind another language. Yes, and Diary of Her Mind, spot on about saying how they want to change the person to fit their ideas, ideals. Something about Freddy. Have I missed something about Freddy Krueger? Love Red Fam, I appreciate that. Sorter says a big one is the. I'm gonna have to sip my tea. Thank you for being patient with me. A big one is the idea of 50-50 down. LOL, Paul, I know you're doing well and good because your lives and trying to go into my life to stop. I mean, say, I had all three of my channels in your live stream earlier. It was quite funny because I don't think a lot of people clicked that I was the same person. And I called myself a handsome devil in your live stream. I can't. I've got to do silly stuff like that. But all three of my accounts were in your live stream today, and I thought we'd have fun with it. But I don't think people were clicking that was the same person. I'm glad that you got a laugh out of that. Little Red the Fab. I can't resist. I can't help it. I can't help it. RC Art says you're not Hindu. I thought that was an Indian accent. RC's another one. He's like Diva Dave D and the Soulless Trenchcoat. Great sense of humor. One of the guys that makes me giggle in here, and when I see him in other live streams too, with some of his comments, always makes me giggle in the background. Diary of Her Mind says, I love learning new languages. Opens up my mind. I could imagine they do, but as you can see, even with the most basic of words, I stutter, I struggle, so I stick with my own broken English language of what earth you ever, call this. People has different ideas about a person when they meet them, but when you get to know the person, the ideas are so different. Yes, isn't Amen. You're very handsome, sir. I've been in a few of your live streams. Handsome guy. We've got a lot of beautiful people in here just now. Some beautiful women and some handsome men, some handsome long-haired men. Eh? He is a comedian. I think he deserves more attraction. RC myself because he is a great comedian, great artist, and he's very quick-witted. And Dave admires him too. Us long-haired guys are going to stick together, eh? Lil Red says we should do a live stream. Saying to Sora, we should do a live stream learning Spanish sometime. Do you remember when Dave you tried to learn me how to say a Danish word one time? Wasn't that fun? Not right. And as Dave says, right on. I've caught up with the chat. Hallelujah! I'm about to be behind it again in a moment. I really need the bathroom again. I might have to be rude in a moment and go to the nip out again. I thought I was, smart today. Got my kettle, got my tea bags, and had my milk, all prepared for live stream here. But I've needed to go now and again, unfortunately. Ron would like to learn more Spanish. I need to work on my English language first before I can think of even daring to learn any more languages. Diva Dave D says, I remember as a kid, a man in Turkey came up to me and wanted to shake my hand because we both had I can't remember that. We both had long hair. Always felt this shared recognition. I think the connection is gone. And in my friendly city, I always get looks when I have this ponytail. Looks of I'm wanting to cut it off for you, looks. Why? Like I look like they look at me like I'm some sort of alien or something because you gotta have a basic haircut here. You got to have the most, which I did have for the first 28 years of my life, the most basic, dull, boring, in between haircut you could imagine. And then one time I was like, scrap that. I'm going to go on the Shawn Michaels long hair journey. And I've remained on it ever since. Low Red the Fam says Diva, LOL. Now that's an amazing person there. Ron says, I had long blonde hair in high school. I had the longest hair for a guy. Really? Well, you had a mullet. Did you get a lot of stick for that, Ron? Sort of speaking about a stream. Dave says, Paul, remind me, folks, in my comments in my future videos, never do. I love the company in here right now, but as you may have tell, I'm struggling keeping up here without damn contact lenses. Paul, do people think you listen to heavy metal? Yes, yes, yes. I don't listen to well, I don't have any I'm not musical at all, and people do think because I've got long hair, I must be in a band. No. So yes, I get that too, Dave. David is an awesome friend, Tamara says. Low Red the Fam says, I wave at other dog walkers because we walk in the coldest and hottest weather. Low Red the Fam's got a connection too. First thing I notice of someone is what jacket they've got on, or what their hair's like. It's the first thing I notice. Only in the wrestling team. Now, Ron, I've seen a few wrestling matches, amateur wrestling matches, where the amateur wrestlers had long hair and actually had to cut his long hair. I'd be screwed. I'd be tapping out. I'd be like, I don't want to win that much before cutting off my hair. I'll cut off my hair when I want to, sort of thing. But I've seen a few wrestlers having to cut their hair to continue the wrestling match. To hell with that. And see RC's very quick wit. See what he's did here? He's typed in all caps. He's shouting at me now. I get that too, Dave, in the dating apps sometimes. They'll like sarcastically say, "Are you a guy or a girl?" And I say, or they're trying to insult me by saying, "Are you a woman?" And I'm like, it doesn't insult me, you see. They fail on that. And I always sarcastically answer to them, as long as I'm a beautiful woman, you can call me a woman. I don't give a flying monkey dump. I'm so dying to swear. Thank you very much, Little Red Fan. So RC is shouting at me here. He says, "You want us to type in caps so you can see, old man." I love you so much. And does your son's classmate get teased for the long hair? Speaking of old men, Tamara's saying, "Conklin, you old hippie." Sorter says, "When I tried growing my Puerto Rico long hair, I looked like I had a lion's mane," he says. So I'm assuming it wasn't a good look then. With a fro, that's quite the picture. RC says, "Cut my hair in my 20s and grew it back out 5 years ago." So not, you haven't had a couple of years. I'm still getting used to long hair. I'm still getting used to long hair. But I couldn't imagine, RC, have you got any videos or pictures of when you didn't have long hair, RC? Because I just couldn't picture you without your trademark ponytail. Jean jacket, shirt and jeans. But I'm going to go on a break. Diva Dave D's here. He's got his mod. Gemma, I think's gone. But you know what to do, Dave. If any pests come in, I'll be right back. I just I have missed a few people of what people have been saying in the chat. I apologize. I've got my excuse today. Sora says it wasn't a very much good look, the lion mane, unless I was trying for a part as the cowardly lion. Gemma, Journey Grace was indeed here. Is that a good thing, RC? I'm not familiar with Jeff that you mentioned. So I want to hear a compliment from each. Oh, he's not. He's well, I'm joking. He's not joking. He's not joking. Oh, you better give him a compliment. He'll kick all of you out. He might even kick me out. So, Dave, you're beautiful. Love you. Very intelligent. Love you. Beautiful. Sweetie pie. Don't kick me out. I'm going to have to Google this Jeff Foxworthy. Right. And I'll be right back. I'll have to put more water in it. I'm going to have another damn cup of tea. So I'm going to take the kettle with me. And I'll be right back. Oh, look at that. Just before I go, I love this. RC says the ranch looks good on you. Free XD brings out your eyes. On that note, I'm going. He has more videos than subscribers. He's one of the few on here that have PayPal. This doesn't work. He's simply here to entertain. 11 years in a row. It's the All Night with DB show live. So much for a last cup of tea ever. So much good company in here. These are keeping me going. These are making me want to stay forever. No matter how bad my vision is, the company in here is perfect. So, where were we? As I've lost my place in my. Lit says Paul is gone. Like, yeah, let's party. Don't compliment him too much on his wrench because I only hand out temporary wrenches because I feel like wrenches cause too many problems. And it'll be taken right back following this live stream. My plan for today, Little Red Fam, is trying to entertain you lot. Because I know there's a lot of worry out there with this virus out there, and people are worried out there. I say it's time for, during times like this, don't be a baby about it. Be your strong, best self and help others out. That's what I'm planning to do, anyways. Waste of time worrying about things. Worrying, where does worrying ever get anybody? So that's my plan for today, bringing some light to this quite dark place. Art says I need a plant. I apologize if I missed anything here or missed anybody pop in. And your hair indeed seemed to have gotten a date with Tamara Day. Uh-oh. RC says he needs a picture on that wall. We need to send him a Miley Cyrus poster. Bet he would hand that up. Maybe I would. Good old Miley Cyrus. Me and Miley Cyrus. I still think she's beautiful. I don't agree with a thing she says these days. I probably never did. But she's a very attractive young lady, I will say. Diary Over Mine still here. Good to see you still here. Good to see Ron still here. Dave's talking about Valentine's Day. I need a plant apparently. It's a date. Oh my goodness, Dave. Well, I honestly mean this, Dave. Look after yourself. I do seem to like those bad girls. Any bad girls in here look like Miley Cyrus? I do prefer women with long hair. Like, I'm looking at one of my free Bond sets. This is 21 years old now, literally, with Pierce Brosnan. And I think one of the most beautiful women ever. Well, they're both beautiful, but this one here, Denise Richards. Heard of her? Very good actress. Hide my face when I say that now. Very good actress. Stunning. Wow. She is little like this. She is my bae. There, I said it. I said it. I don't, as Diva Dave D says, yeah, I don't think it's as bad as what it has been made out. Yeah. What's your favorite television show? I always say blank screen. Hold that thought. I've got to make my tea before I get stone cold. Always distracted. Bad habit of mine. That should just be about right. Stir it a wee bit. Doesn't need too much of a stir. Don't even need milk sometimes. But yeah, oh yeah, I actually do watch him, Dave. And I was actually commented in one of his videos lately, and I said the cats in his videos are stealing the show. If you watched his recent videos, he's got two adorable cats, and they steal the show. I used to have cats appear in my video. In fact, the video, not to promote myself or anything, but the video I did before going live today was a video remembering Abby and Dylan from my previous videos. They were actually my mate's cats, but I was saying to our mutual YouTuber that we like that his cats are stealing his spotlight. He could be talking about the virus or politics. He touches on a lot of different subjects, religion, and all I'm seeing in the video is the cat, the cat. Yeah, and like I say, RC says here, I think it's been blown out of proportion by the media. Big stories, yeah, exactly. Bring big stories, bringing ratings. That's why I can't. It's and I'm scared to say anything about them, Conklin, because more and more you're not allowed to criticize the media. So I'm zippy. I'm zippy now. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff I would like to say in videos. I just can't because the guidelines and the goalposts are getting smaller and smaller. I just can't. I love cats, and that's one of the traits I love about them. They're mean. But yeah, we need to invest in a plant or a picture. Maybe Denise Richards' picture would be nice. Your cats are making you mad. I love all animals. I do love cats. That if I see Little Red's gonna kill me. If I see a dog walker, I'm that type of person that's not, oh, kitty, oh, so cute. I go across the street if I see a dog. I've just got to be honest. I maybe lost a viewer now, but they are cute from a distance. See, the problem I have with dogs, they need far too much attention. Cats just do not give a They don't care. They'll be mean to you. They'd probably rather eat you than help you. But they just do their own thing. They don't need walked about. Dogs, on the other hand, they seem to need far more attention than I've got to offer. And yeah, I'm digging a digger hole here for all those dog lovers out there. They are cute, but if I were to say I was a dog person, I'd be lying. I'd be lying so much. Where is it? My Trumpy bear has borrowed my red hat just now. And that's all I'm going to say on politics in this specific video. I'm having a neutral video. But in saying that, I haven't paid, I haven't paid too much attention to the news. I haven't paid too much attention to even the news that I tend to listen to more, the independent news. I've kind of like blanked it all out at the moment. I haven't paid too much attention to it. RC says dogs are needy, cats tolerate our presence. But yeah, as I say, they're cute dogs, but I'm the type of person that walks across the street when I see a dog. And if I do forced to clap them, I wash my hands. I do. I'm sure cats have got a smell too, but oh me! As soon as I visit my uncle and the dogs, Millie's running about, and I've got to. Hi, Millie. I'm in the bathroom washing my hands. Not long after. I find I will have to agree to disagree with you. We are going to stay away from it. I mean, you can debate in here if you like, knock yourselves out, but I don't think boring's a good term because I do find it as much as I feel like it brings so much trouble to our lives. I do personally find politics very fascinating sometimes. So I've got to agree to disagree with you in the boring part. Ron says not always the neighbours have a cat that rolls in the driveway, goes to the neighbour's wife, gets combed, goes back out, rolls again, goes find her, more combing. I've never had a cat, funnily enough. I used to have cats appear in my videos, Abby and Dylan, but I've never actually had my own pet. I would find, even if I did like a dog, I would find having a dog such a tie down. I wouldn't be a good dog owner. So if I were to have a pet, taking my pet out. But after this cup of tea, I flapped my gums for nearly 2 hours. This is my longest live stream of this year. And after this cup of tea, I'm going to end the stream here. But I've had so much good company in here, so I appreciate everybody that's came in here, and it's been an open chat since. Diary of Our Mind still here. Great to see you in here. Still. And one of Tamara's cats acts like a dog, apparently. Ron has got a purple hat with orange wings. I don't think I've ever seen a hat like that before. Anyway, how's everybody's YouTube channels coming along? Those who do make content. What is next in your pipelines? Let me know. What's the next RC video? What's the next Diva Dave D video? What's the next Tomorrow video? Let me know what's going on. What's coming? What's upcoming? Diary of Our Mind has a cat dog, and I don't have any dogs. I'm not sure how that works out. You don't talk to me enough. Ron. You're quite active in here. I mean, no one talks as much as the Sweetie Pie, Beautiful, Diva Dave D, Free XD, whatever you want to call them. But you're pretty active in here, I would say. I appreciate the people watching, the thumbs up, my crooked thumbs. Better not say their names. I'm dying to say what I used to call them, my crooked thumbs. See, this is what I don't like about social media. I like feel like I'm walking on eggshells a lot of times. A lot of things on my mind. I feel it's important to say. I want to say to speak about because surely no one will get triggered by someone's opinion on fake facts. Uh, Tamara says, Paul, I don't know really right now. I have, oh, talking about the videos. I totally understand. I feel like when you reach a roadblock, it is time to take a break. And then ideas will come when you least expect it. In my case, anyway, the ideas, one day will pour in and the passion will pour in all at once. And then some days when you hit that roadblock, I think it is important to go on a break. Because when you start doing videos and the passion's not there and you're just doing videos for the sake of making videos, not a good thing. Diary for Mine says she warns me before anyone comes to my door and growls like a dog. Does your cat ever appear in videos? Ron's got two dogs. I love dogs so much, as I've been saying. One of them's a Jack Russell or Jack Russell looking. RC says I have wild birds at the bird feeder, low maintenance. Talking about pets. Diary of Her Mind also goes on to say I have lots of plans for my channel, made some voice diaries, plans of videos to make. Office is almost finished. Birds are definitely common. I mean, there is a picture. I remember in 99, I'm showing my age now, 995, when I was just a kid. I got a picture with a parrot, and I looked so frightened. I clearly had parrot phobia back then. It was had one on my shoulder, had one on my head, had one on my arms. It's quite an amusing picture. I've still got it. But other than parrots, I find birds quite common. Parrots are cute, but when I was 8, I was petrified of them. Yeah, and I think it's relaxing watching birds too. I was going to say a joke there. I've resisted from saying a joke about birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees. See, my mind's constantly in the gutter. My mind is constantly in. Come back, Diva Dave D. I'm so relaxed. I could literally fall asleep in here. I'm so relaxed. TikTok videos. Hopefully, I can catch her growing in future videos instead of snoring or growling, rather. Growling instead of snoring. Your mind, Paul, isn't as deep as Ron's. Or Ron, are you deep in the gutter too? Deep, deep. Sora says, I've yet to see birds and bees getting on. Yeah, we were, definitely were. And that's the thing, is it? There's not just fake news in the mainstream media. We've been fed lies by our own, well, in my case, my mom. My seed donor was never in my life. Moving on. But people's moms and their dads and their parents lie, tell us about Santa Claus and Easter Bunny, wrestling, real. What bullshit? What rubbish we get taught. Tamara says, oh well, Diary of one, my cats will come by me and tries to attack my feet. Good kitty. Good attack. The cats. And Sora's never found a bird bee. How long is your hair, out of curiosity? Diary of her mind. She's only been in here about an hour or so, and I'm still checking to see if I'm saying her username right. Good God Almighty. After this black cup of tea, as there's no milk in here, I am going to wrap up this live stream. I'm never going to do a live stream again without contact lenses because it is quite hard work. It's like I can't read from distance. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm glad I never read that out loud. That's quite amusing. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. That's quite funny. Was there a need to tell you in detail? Um, oh me, that's quite funny. I would be mortified if I were you. You take care tomorrow, and you've been great company in this live stream. Always a pleasure seeing you in other people's live streams. And you have a blessed day. Ron says, I'm a plumber. I need see a comment there, and I ended up reading. I started reading tomorrow's comment. I'm not sure what to make of that. Are we talking about gutter things? Diary of Her Mind says, almost to my waist. God, I would love you back then. Until I let my daughter cut my hair a couple of weeks. Oh, really? So I would have loved you a couple of weeks ago. I would say it's below back of my shoulders blades now. Wow, it was quite the chop then, it sounds like, from reading that. Sora, I feel for you, Sora. I, I'm so glad my mom has never went into detail about such things. I'm blessed with that. Oh my goodness. I think I actually had a dream lately. I'm not sure if this is what's going to happen later on in life. I had a dream. I had a daughter. She was 5, and I think I would make a good father. I really do. I think I'd make a great parent. And I would love to, I think kids are a blessing, and families are a blessing. I'm a family first person, and I would do anything for them. Diary of Her Mind says, LOL, I didn't know she was. Oh my goodness. You knew she was, or she's only 8. You knew she was cutting it, but you didn't realize how much was coming off. That must have been quite a day. She definitely sounded like she had fun near RC. When I eventually do, I've touched on this before. My date, the only date I've had in 4 years, I almost got. This is a true story. I almost got the ponytail chopped off and almost had my head shaved. The last day I was in, alcohol was involved, but I escaped, as you can see. This is my real hair. It's not a wig. But I'm not going back to the boring, short-haired look I had for 28 years. I'm getting something dramatic following this. Whenever I end this long-haired journey, I'm getting something dramatic. As Diary of talking about her daughter having fun, cutting her hair. Were you having fun? Or was it just she that was having fun? Sora says, family first indeed. That's why I dedicated to being a single father to my son rather than dating. Hey, we're in the same, book as far as family first goes. I admired that. Obviously, I came from a single parent household too, and my mom did the best she could do. God bless her. And I think, growing up on my mom's side, a very loving family, and that's the way I think I would be too if I were to be blessed to be a dad someday. RC's thought about cutting his hair and making paintbrushes with it, bringing a new meaning to the word recycle. See, I've always worked. Who mentioned hair, by the way? I can talk about hair for 10 hours. Why I was never a hairdresser, I'll never know. I guess it's like fake fights, isn't it? Hair's like fake fights. It's a safe subject to talk about. Surely no one will get triggered over hair discussion. A conch brush, I like that, Dave. We're not having another cup of tea. We not be discussing. How many cups of tea have I had in this live stream? We're not having a cup of tea, not a cup of tea. Despite this crowd being awesome, we're ending the stream soon, and we're not going to have another cup of tea. Talking to yourself. Talk to that damn girl. And Diary of her mind's actually heard of artists doing that. Or maybe she's having deja vu. See, I was going to make a topic about dreams, paranormal. I think dreams, paranormal, deja vu all sort of connect together. It'd be great to have a live stream just on those topics sometime. Sora says I had it rough in many ways growing up, but made me a better person, a better parent rather, than what I went through. So in some ways, it's been a hidden blessing. Yeah, I mean, if you can survive the hardships of life, you definitely do become a stronger person. Sort of self-teach yourself in ways too. Um, I always end up myself quite a lot in life, but I feel like I can cope because just the way things have been. I'm a lot stronger than a lot of other people out there, um, and I can cope being alone. Despite it'd be wonderful having a Mrs. Paul, Michael, David Bain, but I'm one of those people that can cope alone. And sometimes we'll all go through fake friends in life. Sometimes it's best being on your own. Dave's agreeing with you there. Right, so what's right in 15 minutes or 14 minutes rather, I'm going to wrap up this live stream on the 2 hour 30-minute mark. I was never going to stay this long. I very much enjoyed the company in here. I'm going to stay another 14 minutes or so, and I'm going to wrap things up. Not, that doesn't sound weird at all to me. Diary of the mind, of her mind. Did you read my last text? Let's have a look, Ron. I don't, something about you being conceived, I think was your last text that I can see. So I'm going to stay in here. The countdown is on, 30 more minutes, and then I'll bugger off. I'm dying to swear, so I wish we could just swear and without the fear of swearing and listen to music. Just even have an even more chilled out time on here. There's so much guidelines and censorship. RC says, I don't think I want to part with my freedom. I love being single. I'm really liking my me time. That would be a sacrifice if you did were to meet a Mrs. RC in stream sometime. I think that would be fun. I'm sure Dave would like that. We could set each other up for imaginary dates, or perhaps some bonds would be made, legit bonds. I think that'd be a lot of fun, a dating stream with your host, Miss Cilla Black, me. And no one in America will get that Cilla Black reference, but I would be the host, and we could have some fun. Yes, I believe you can stream music over there, and um, I just wish YouTube was more relaxed over here. I'd take your requests if they were good requests. There's a stream I go to sometimes. Cassie's her name, Huntress of the Unknown. Shout out to you. And or Murad, he plays music on his streams sometimes. Very relaxing, very fun. I always have a good time in their streams. I'm not on no dating stream. Big smiley face from Dave there. RC says, not that I'm selfish. I've spent 34 years being married. See, RC, you don't look old enough to be able to say that. That you were, I know you've told me about it before, that you were married for so long. I guess if you had that experience of being married for 34 years, I can see people's point of just wanting me time for the rest of their existence. Sora says, that's wonderful. Kudos to you for being an awesome mom. You do what's right for you and in raising your daughter to be awesome. Ron says, no, my mother was a single mother, so I locked everything up, worked my behind off, so my daughters had everything they needed. Then they grew up, asked, what about you, Dad? You need to be happy. See, I'm learning things today. I'm learning people's ages that, like I didn't know until the day that Ron had a daughter of 28 years old. I've enjoyed, the only reason I'm ending the stream soonish is because I just my eyes are getting sore-ish now, so that's why. But if that weren't the case, hell, I would stay on here for another couple hours. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm prepared with my kettle. Hope that's brought some amusement to people. Me, because I'm so known for going through to the kitchen for my tea, but I brought it with me today. It's through here today. And Ron himself was married 18 years. That doesn't seem to happen much these days. As I was touched on earlier, I think people mistaken lust for love a lot of time. and not many people seem to settle down with the right person. Um, and I'm like the opposite. You and RC, Ron. That was my first date in 4 years, and then they got a good haircut. I kind of wish she just did it. I kind of wish, she was close to, and I kind of, because long hair does look good sometimes in some pictures, but by goodness sake, there's not much positives to having long hair. It gets in your food. Uh, it can spoil a sandwich. Long hair. If you haven't got a bobble in, you go outside, you get windswept. You end up walking into a lamppost. I have done that before. So there's not much positives to having long hair. So I'm kind of, in a way, I'm like, I wish I just shaved it off. I wish I just tied me down and shaved my head. But I managed to escape with my locks. What's that emoji, Dave? Dave's put an emoji making me. I'm not sure what to make of that. Is that a sad face, Dave? So near another 7 minutes and I'm gone. My last stream ever without any contacts in. I'm going to stick to that. Wow, that's quite sad to hear that. Despite the fact that you really got sick, that she just wasn't there to support you, and it must be hurtful when people do cheat on you. I would like to think I would never cheat on anybody. I don't think I would, but I've never been with anybody to see if I would or not. But I don't think I would. I think I would be a good father and I'd be a damn good husband. Diary of Her Mind says, I cut my hair short. Wow, she cut her in a bob style. I love bobs as much as I love dogs. I bet it suited you, Diary of Her Mind. It was cute for 2 weeks. I missed my long hair, grew it back out. Um, bobs. Bobs should be illegal. But I'm sure it suited you. I'm sure it suited you. I'm sure if there were someone to pull off a bob look, I'm sure you did. Look who's back. It's the Soulless Trench Coat. I thought it scared you away. I'm going to be wrapping things up in 5 minutes' time because just my eyes are getting sore now. Or would stay. I've had a really good time. Really been blessed with the people that came in here. And I hope you've all had a good time too. I get you now, Dave. But we've got a couple of long-haired gentlemen in here, Dave, FreeXD, Conklin, and myself. I think RC is the longest hair. I think me and Dave got a similar length. Last time I checked. I think mine's just slightly longer. I think. Oh my god, look what he's written in here. My goodness, Soulless. There's a lot of things to Soulless. Trenchcoat Bradley, a very quick-witted young man, will say in here in other people's live streams that I can't repeat, but damn, he makes me laugh. I just remembering back to a live stream I did in 2018 when Kelly was talking about her hair and Solus came away with a comment in chat that I shouldn't have laughed at, but I just couldn't help it, and I burst out laughing, thinking, "Oh my God, you really got me that day." Yeah. Love you, Solus. And I sometimes still think of that live stream, and I think of this comment he made on Kelly's hair, and it makes me giggle. It's probably not even that funny to other people, but it makes me giggle. David Vermine says, people talking about bobs. When I was growing my hair, and I look back at 2017 pictures, it looks like I've got a bob. So I guess I went through the bob stage too in the process of growing my hair. Any video? I'm curious to see what you looked like now, Diary of Her Mind. Any videos of the bob hairstyle? RC says about 4 inches above my waist line now. It does get to be a bother, I can imagine. Like I say, there's not much positives to having long hair because it'll get into your tea, it'll get you windswept, you'll walk into lampposts when you're windswept. Been there, done that, wore the t-shirt. It'll ruin a good sandwich. That's what long hair does. But it looks like Conk's on his way. I'm on my way too soon. You take care, RC. It's been a pleasure. You've been in here. Always good company and quick-witted. The Solus Trenchcoat says it is Dave. I think I've missed something here. What are these two young men talking about? But can't taste it. Last time I did start growing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You spelled Damien wrong again. I spell my Damien with an E. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. So yeah, I'm. This is where I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to join RC. I've had a blast. Some familiar faces from my previous live streams have popped in here, like Diva Dave D, RC, the Solus Trenchcoat Gemma in earlier, and then some new faces to my live streams. Diary of Our Mind, Sorta, Ron, Low Red Farm earlier, and anybody I've missed, I apologize. I've had such a great time. I was only going to come on here for, let's count the tea bags, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4 cups of teas later. My goodness. But why I've stayed on here? Because I've had such good company. So I'm going to wrap things up just now, but you take care. All hope you all have a great weekend. Friday tomorrow, woohoo. And I'll look out for all yous on YouTube and see what yous are doing. I apologize if I've missed anything. I do have my excuse today, the stream without contact lenses, but yeah, the tea bags are fine now. But I've went through 4 cups of tea because I've had such a good time with you all, new and old faces. And I like what Sora says here: show love, share love, be loved, and feel loved. Hey, amen to that. Amen to that. And I couldn't think of a better note to end on. We're ending the stream here right now. Much love, everyone. If I can end the stream, here we go. God bless you all. Take care.